I went into the store specifically for 3 things and I came out with 7. Isn't that always the case? Like, why do we even think we're gonna stick to our list in stores like T.J.Maxx and Marshalls and Home Goods? I did go in looking for 2 sets of towels. So I did come out with 2 sets of towels, but that still would have been 4, and I ended up with 7. I've always had a thing for watering cans, always, and it's like tied to childhood memory with my dad. I should say memories. So throughout my life, whether it's in decor style or not, trending, I've always had a thing for watering cans, and I think I've always had a piece of decor in my entire adulthood life in my home at some point that's been a water can decor piece. So of course when I saw this one, I was drawn to it right away, and I really enjoy the mushroom decor thing that's going on. I think it started last year. I don't know if I would like go as far as like get a bunch of it, but this combined the mushroom with the watering can and I was done. How super cute is that? Oh my gosh. And then all my spring decor was in this color in a very, I don't know what kind of green. Well, there's different shades of green really, but it's mainly greens and pinks. So like, it was like screaming, you gotta take me home. I fit right in, and the saying is so cute. I actually bought this for my hutch that's behind me. It's a whole thing. I will link the video that I just did on it at the very end of this video in my end screen. So it's like, I'm not going to use it this year because I worked so hard on getting this thing in the state that it is right now that I just want to enjoy the everyday decor that's on it right now. Like, it's so new that I don't want to hurry and throw seasonal decor on it. I just want to enjoy it. So even though I got this piece specifically for the hutch, I'm still not going to use it. I'm going to look forward to it next year, bringing it out. I just don't want to do anything to the hutch right now. I'm just enjoying that it's done. The next item that was on my list to go and find was a spring mug. Like, I have a mug for every season except spring. I don't even know how that happened, but it did. So I wanted one for mostly to sit on my Keurig. The mugs that I sit on my Keurig are for decor purposes. I don't actually drink out of them. I have my decor mug, and then I have my mugs that I actually use and drink that are seasonal. But the spring I had neither. So I went in with the intention of looking for one, and this is the only, they had a bunch with like mom sayings on it, they were so beautiful, but I didn't want one that just represented mom. Just, I mean, it is in the season of spring, but I wanted one just to cover the whole spring season. So the only one that I found, which I would have bought probably out of tons of them if they had it, because it is that cute. I didn't realize until I got home that it's too tall to sit it on my Keurig. But that's okay, because like I said, I don't have a drinking everyday mug for spring, so now I do. And the other thing is, like, I think the Gnome Decor is so cute, so cute, but I don't gravitate towards it I think it's super cute, but it's not exactly like my style to decorate with it. But when it comes to mugs, I'm all in. I don't know what it is about a dang gnome mug that it gets me every time. Like, I have a few of them. And when I saw this one, I'm like, oh, yeah, I know you saw me coming. This mug is like so lightweight, and it's nice and like tall, and those flowers are so precious. And then he's got the flower on his hat. Honestly, that is what did me in. So even though I'm still without a mug for my Keurig, which I did ended up, even before I went in to shop for a mug for my Keurig for the spring season, I put my Easter drinking mug because I had just put it away. And then when I was doing the decor in the kitchen, I'm like, well, what are you gonna put on the Keurig now? So I'm like, you know what, it's got a bunny on it, but it's so springy looking that I put it on there, and I really like the way it looks. And I wasn't gonna drink out of it anyways because I had already put it away for next year, so it works out, even though it still has a bunny on it. I mean, bunnies are a spring thing, right? Like right now I have a family of bunnies living in my backyard, and it's the most precious thing. So it looks really nice, like with the other stuff that I put in it anyway, so it was like meant to be. So if I find one in my travels or next year, I'll definitely get one, but if not, that one works perfectly, and it's doing double duty. Drink out of it in Easter and use it for my spring decor when I'm not drinking out of it. Okay, moving on. These are something that I have almost in every season or holiday. I have an obsession with kitchen towels. It's not even funny. And these are like a runner-up. This is the next in line. So I didn't go in looking for these, even though I don't have any spring themed. The colors really caught my eye. And what made the sale a definite was the bees. When I saw the bees, I'm like, you know, now if I want to get like one or two pieces and not go all out theme, then this will like help me tie it in. The set that I'm using, the decorative set that I have, I either picked up the year before last or the year before that. I got it at Kohl's, and it has like farm animals with like spring flowers. I love it, and when I seen these reminded me of it, so I thought it would like go perfectly together. So we get the farm animals, specifically just this family of farm animals. The other one has a few different ones in it, and then you get some floral, and I'll show you, you'll see that it like ties in perfectly. And then there's that one. These two are exactly the same, and the bar that I'm going to use this on, I always use two, so I'm not too thrilled about using the two exactly the same. But I mean, my only choice is the yellow and this one, and even though there's yellow in that, you know, you definitely, the green and this like peachy pink color, like a blush, is my main colors. So I don't think that I would like the yellow. I don't know, I'll see. I went in looking for a floral one. I did check Marshall's last week. I didn't like any of the ones that they had, but I did ultimately end up with this one. You know, I had in mind to go with something a little more colorful, but you'll see the way I did my table, this ties in, wow, like everything's getting washed out. It ties in like really, really nicely, and it's giving me, oh, here we go, you can see it better that way. It really is giving me just like a light, airy, soft vibe. The next and last thing that I got has nothing to do with spring decor. I basically kill my slippers every season. Like, I have summer slippers, I have fall slippers, I have spring slippers, and I have winter slippers. And no, it has nothing to do with the seasons. It's just I use them every single day that they don't make it to the following year for the next season. I don't do it on purpose, but every season the temperature is different, because we definitely experience all 4 seasons here. I just happen to have 4 different slippers throughout the year. So the ones that I had for winter are shot, like to the point where towards the end of the day my feet hurt because there's no cushion left. So I spotted these, and I love anything that has mom in it. Like, I don't care what age my child is at. Like, that is the most important and joyous achievement I've ever experienced and felt in my life, and continue to. Like, I'm always going to be his mom, no matter what age he is, no matter what age I am. And I definitely get that from my mom. So like, I celebrate that every day, and it brings me so much joy. So mom life is not only for the 20-year-olds, you know, the women that have little kids. It's for all us moms. Our love doesn't change because they're older. You know, our hearts are still so full for them. So I'm not gonna deter from buying something like this that says mom life because my child is a young adult. Like, no, not at all. Like, the minute I see something, like, I am a mom, and I celebrate that, and I will wear that crown. When I saw these, I'm like, oh yeah, you're going in my cart. It's so furry, and I'm sure I'll kill it anyway, but it has got like extra cushion. It's like a bubble, but with cushion. So, yep. I will wear these proudly. Let's go add these new pieces, and then let's take a tour and look at what's already in place.
So let me sing for you, like the birds in the mountains do, like a child who cries for you, cries for you. So let me sing for you, about the streets and the avenues. There's nothing I'd rather do, rather do.
Over on my scale, I put this Hello Spring block decor sign, I guess I would call it. And then here's my season of spring letterboard I chose. One of my favorite sounds, and how fitting with the birdhouses. Tell me that's not colorful and cherry and springy. And then here I am saying I don't really buy gnome decor, and what do we have here? A gnome. But I've had him for a very long time. He's super, super cute. And I actually love gnomes for outdoors. I love what they stand for as far as like protection, garden, and all that good and fun stuff. My fruit bowl, I've never used it for spring. I use it for my St. Patrick's Day decor, and then it leads into my Easter decor, but then by spring I put it away. But the way I have this set up this year, I think it flows so well with it. Over on my table is probably my favorite. This was also part of my St. Patrick's Day decor. It went into my Easter decor, and it's staying out now for spring decor. So I'm loving the versatility of what I went with this year. This I just brought out for spring, but this is what I'm talking about. I used the last two decor themes that I recently have done. This bird is actually a Christmas ornament, but as soon as I seen it, I knew I was going to use it all year long, and it's part of the decor I use in my laundry room, but I stole it for spring. The candlesticks are my everyday decor, so is the vase and these flowers I use for most of the year. My floor basket, I put in this Home Sweet Home I got from the Dollar Tree a few years ago. We got this little bead decor sitting on my ladder, and this is just my everyday pillow and throw that I do use in this basket. Over on the TV console, I just have this spring decor block. Here's that set of kitchen towels that I spoke of earlier. I love how good these match up. We got the seasonal napkins. I got these napkins at the Dollar Tree. Don't they look like they came from like an expensive paper store? So pretty. Over by the coffee station, there's my drinking mug I spoke of earlier. Look at that. I can't. So cute. Love the pop of color. Over on my kitchen windowsill, I added this tulip form, and it makes me smile every time I'm in here. And the last piece of spring decor on this tour is this bird. Look at his dang boots, or should I say she. Look at her umbrella.
So let me sing for you, like the birds in the mountains do, like a child who cries for you, cries for you. So let me sing for you, about the streets and the